You have to walk through it. In Exodus chapter 14 and verse 22, we read, "And the Israelites went through the sea on dry ground, with a wall of water on their right and on their left." In the book of Exodus, we read how the Lord miraculously delivered his people out of bondage in Egypt. What was particularly interesting was the predicament that the Israelites found themselves in after they left Egypt and journeyed in the wilderness. In Exodus 14, we see how the Israelites were trapped between the Egyptians behind them and the Red Sea in front of them, and how God parted the sea and delivered them yet again. As I pondered on this account, I could not help but think of how terrifying it must have been for these people to walk through the sea with a wall of water on their right and on their left. Although it was the mighty hand of God that made a way for them, it must have taken tremendous courage and faith to go through the sea, as this was never done before. I then reflected on our lives as people of God, and how at times we too feel trapped, surrounded by the enemy of our souls. And as he always does, God makes a way for us, but yet we are too terrified to walk through. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13 says that God will show you a way out of your temptation, out of your challenge, so that you can endure. Our way-making God always makes a way for us, but we have to go through it. Had not the Israelites gone through the parted waters, as frightening as it was, they would not have seen their deliverance. Similarly, unless you go through the path that God has cleared for you, you will not see your victory. My friend, that thing you are facing right now, you have to walk through it. Walk by faith. Keep moving forward. God has already made the way. The fear and anxiety that you're feeling now, it is the enemy that is trying to scare you out of your victory. Remember, God did not give us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind. Your fear is not from God. As you go through this week, you may be standing in front of your Red Sea, and the Egyptians may be right behind you. You are not sure what to do. Just keep moving. God is still in the business of parting seas, but you have to walk through it. God bless you.